Yeah, I thought it was a good win for our team. It was good to be, I thought, challenged in the way we were. I thought we played 25, 30 minutes of really, really good basketball. And then their defense and their offensive rebounding, they never quit. They never gave up, gave us some problems. The game became choppy. And I was proud that we fought, though, that we scrapped out a win, per se, and just really grinded that one out. But overall, had a lot of good performances from a few guys, and against a team who's won a lot of games. Won their conference last year.
Were you surprised at the run they made in the second half?
Yeah, I was. The surprising thing was I thought they hit a couple timely threes. Whereas we had it 7 or 8 probably, and we forced them to take a quick timely 3, and they made a couple of those. And they're not good for they're not historically a great 3-point shooting team. They didn't shoot a great percentage, but I knew they were good on the glass. But for us it was the offense. When we turned the ball over, I think 10 times in the second half. It was just way too much, especially when we weren't. It's not like we were playing super fast. I thought part of it was we missed some layups in transition. In that 15 to 13 minute mark, when it was 15 or 16 points that we could have extended, it was 19 points with 17 minutes to go. I thought we could have extended it that next 3 or 4 minutes, and they kind of hung around.
Yeah. You guys got kind of sloppy with the ball?
Yeah. Yeah.
Were they doing something?
I think, well, I think it was part of a lot of credit was their defense. They full out deny you. They try to make you not make any passes. In the first half, we attacked them off the bounce and kind of spread them out. In the second half, we got a little slow. The pressure caused us to slow down, and that really, I think, bothered us. I think that's what they want you to do instead of keeping moving it. So I give them a lot of credit. They're one of the best in the country at turning people over. That's what they do. So I knew that would be a challenge. 16 turnovers is probably a season high for us, and I thought they were all in that stretch, that 7 or 8 minute stretch. Other than that, we did a pretty good job of handling their pressure.
Playing a team like they play that's as physical as they
Yeah.
are, I assume you think that
helps us
helps you?
for sure. Yeah, I think this felt like a conference game to some degree. We're going to have to. One thing we haven't done as a team, we haven't really learned outside of maybe the Troy game. We haven't really had to grind out a win. Most of our wins have been by comfortable margin, even Memphis, and a lot of our losses have been comebacks where we've come back. So Buffalo, we were back and forth, but I told the team, as a newer group that's playing together, we're going to have to learn how to win close ball games, which we got really good at a couple years ago, and I think that tonight hopefully is a step forward in that direction.
So all in all, you felt like it was.
I was not pleased with the offensive rebound. I mean, the rebounding was a killer. That's something we've been talking about. That bothered us at Auburn. That arguably cost us the Auburn game. That's something we're going to have to continue. We've known it's been a weakness of ours, and we work on it every day. We're going to have to continue to try to get better at it. So turning the ball over as well. I thought we missed some free throws, which is uncharacteristic to date of our team. So those kind of things I wasn't pleased with. But overall, I thought we came out. We started the game really good. We showed good basketball, and we beat a team that was very physical. So.
Was it just there?
No, it was just there. I saw the shot clock coming down to about 11, and coach just called flat ball screen. Me and Chris. And I saw him he was backing up, hands down, and I just pulled the trigger.
So what happened in the second half? I mean, they kind of made a game of it.
Yeah, they got really physical, and they kind of jumped some passes, forced some turnovers. And for about a 10-minute stretch, we were kind of iffy with the ball, hesitant. And then, we just stuck together, kept composed down the last couple minutes, and got out of there with a win.
You feel like you shot better tonight than you have this season?
Yeah.
Starting to get back in a rhythm?
Yeah, definitely. I felt pretty good second half of Auburn. And then I felt good against A&M, even though the shot wasn't falling. But tonight really felt all around, felt really good.
So what I know you had a couple of timeouts, a couple of immediate timeouts. What was Coach Eason saying for you guys as y'all were getting kind of sloppy with the ball?
Yeah, a lot of it came from offensive rebounds, too. They were doing a good job crashing a lot of guys, and we just missed some box outs down the stretch, which allowed them to get second chance points. So that was the main focus, because we felt like if we just kept composed, we were getting whatever we wanted on offense. It was just going to come down to the defensive end.
I mean, no, I wasn't worried. You know, coming in, we knew that this was going to be a pretty physical, hard-fought battle. We didn't, you know, think nothing less of it. So I wasn't worried at all. I knew it was going to be a pretty close game.
So they were more physical in the second half. So were you more surprised in the first half that they weren't as physical, or more surprised the second when it got?
No, I mean, because you know, in practice, going over the scouting report, you know, coaches was talking about, you know, they're a real physical team. That's all they were basically talking about, you know, how physical they were and how we had to match their physicality. So, I mean, you know, me personally, you know, I like physical games, so that just worked well for me.
You kind of had a dunk there at the end that kind of put an exclamation point on things. When I think they pulled it within 2 or 3, and you got the ball down low. I thought that kind of revved the crowd up a little bit. So, was that your goal? You just wanted to make sure you scored?
I mean, I just wanted to make sure I scored. I mean, I was wide open too, so I mean, you know, why not dunk it? You know, get the crowd on our side. You know, we already had home court, but you know, just get the crowd going a little bit. You know, kind of, you know, stop whatever run or whatever they had going on coming up next.
Do you think the physical play, the game where they played as physical as they did, is good preparation for getting ready to, you know, in 10 days to go to conference play?
Oh yeah, especially, you know, with Middle Tennessee coming up, you know, that's going to be another pretty physical game. So I think this game helped prepare us for Middle Tennessee coming up.
Did you get to see the Middle Tennessee Auburn game?
I watched it on TV. You know, I thought, you know, they're a pretty good team. You know Auburn, you know, SEC team, you know, they're a pretty good team as well. But, you know, I didn't think anything less of Middle Tennessee after that game.